Not all people are like that. Most people, well, most people are good people, you know, and they doesn't look at you as being bad because you're black or you're brown. Okay, what happened to me was that I was in Mississippi, and I think I was about 16 years old, and my grandmother lived in one part of town, and my mother lived in another part of town, right?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Well, my grandmother lived in one part of town, and my mother lived, I think, about 6 miles away. So we left my grandmother's house, me, my brother, Eddie Albert, and a friend of his. We were going over to my mother's house from my grandmother's house, and this car passed us by, 'cause we were walking on the highway, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this car passed us by. Hey, you niggers! And I didn't say nothing. We just kept on walking. And they turned around and they came back. And then one of the two white guys jumped out the car. What you say? What do you say? I didn't say nothing. That's because my brother and his friend ran. They ran, but not I didn't. I didn't want to run. I didn't. At that time, I knew it had to be something, you know. But one of them, the white lady, got out the car and said, "What did you say?" And I said, "I didn't say nothing." "Oh, nigga, you said something." I said, "No, I didn't." And she told one of the white guys, "Get the stuff out the trunk. Get the stuff out the trunk." And when she said that, I opened my knife, and I got in front of the car. I said, what do y'all want? What do you want to do? What do you want to do?"
How old were you?
I was about 16, 17. And they were scared. The two white guys were scared because my knife at that time was about that long when you open it up. And about that time, I was standing up down like this here, and the police pulled up. Right behind us. What's going on here? What's going on here? And I said, these people, they went to do something to me, you know. And, what you doing with that knife? I said, I carry this knife for protection all the time, you know. And the police took the knife and broke it. And he threw it down. It was illegal to have that big of a knife anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But Grandpa was trying to protect himself, Camille.
Yeah, and the police said, "What's going on here?" And they said, "Well, he was cussing this white lady out." And I said, "Man, I ain't saying nothing to them people. I was walking along with my brother, and they hollered out nigger or something like that, and kept going, but they turned around and come back." And the police said, well, and he was start thinking, if I'm walking and they riding, how could I say anything to her? How could I do that? Because I asked him, I said, how could I say anything to them? They was in a car. They went that way, and then they turned around and started messing with us. And the police said, I guess they thought to themselves, he must be right, because they couldn't say I said nothing to her. You know what I'm saying? And then the police said, boy, you get on home. Go find your brothers and go on home. My brother and them probably was already at the house, at my mom's house. But that was one incident I had. But it could have been trouble, but I wasn't scared. I mean, I was a little bit scared, but I was ready to fight.
Do you understand what happened, though?
Yeah.
It was a part of racism. Some people are like that, but it's not very many people like that. It's like what's going on right now with the. Did you hear? I don't want to tell about.
She doesn't watch a lot of news, so she probably doesn't know about what's been happening right now.
And it's a lot of people, because it's within the person themselves, you know, to be good to everybody. But when you know somebody that don't like you because of the color of your skin, it's best not to mess with them. It's best to just say, you know, let them go on by their business. And you have racism here today, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Even where I'm from, it's not as bad as it used to be. But racism is not good. To be prejudiced towards someone just because of the color of their skin or religion is not a good thing. It's not good. But some people are that way.
Questions?
No.